morning to all. Today we are going to learn the remaining portion of our lesson 2 transport. Okay students, what all things we learn in this lesson? We learn about transport. We learn about means of transport. Okay. First of all, we learn about roadways. We learned about roadways. Then we learn about what railways, metros and monorail. Then waterway. Then what just we start about the topic waterways. Okay. So today we are going to learn about what waterways and airways. Waterways. Waterways. We know that water transport. Waterways means water transport. Water transport. If we heard the word water transport, first of all, we know about which are the different types of water transport we use to travel from one place to another. Yes, we use ship, boat, yacht, etc. We use to travel through water. Okay, then water transport is one of the cheapest means of transport. Water transport is one of the cheapest means of transport. Why it is called as one of the cheapest means of transport? Because then by using water transport, if we use water transport, we can transport heavy and bulky goods through waterways. We can transport heavy and bulky goods through waterways, through in oceans, seas, then rivers and lakes. Okay, and also the ships and boats carry passengers from one place to another through waterways in oceans, seas, lakes, rivers, ponds, etc. Okay, then there are two types of ships we use in water means of transport. Okay, the two types of ships we use are, first one, cargo ships. Cargo ships. The cargo ships are used to carry goods. The cargo ships are used to carry goods. Cargo ships are used to carry goods. Okay, so it is called as cargo ships. Then second one, passenger ships. Passenger ships. The passenger ships are used to carry passengers. It is used to carry passengers. It is used to carry what? Passengers. Okay. The passenger ships are used to carry passengers and the cargo ships are used to carry goods. We use two types of ships in waterways. First one, cargo ships. Second one, passenger ships. First one, cargo ships. The cargo ships are used to carry goods. It is used to carry goods. Second one, passenger ships. The passenger ships are used to carry passengers. Passenger ships are used to carry passengers. Okay. Then, in our country, there are 13 major ports are present and also about 200 minor ports are present in India. In our country, there are 13 major and about 200 minor ports are present in India. Okay. Do you know which is the largest port in India? Which is the largest port in India? We already learned about that. Which is the largest port in India? Yes, Mumbai port. Mumbai port is the largest port in India. Okay. Why it is considered as the largest port in India? Because in terms of the volume of traffic it handles, it is in the highest position. So we can call Mumbai is the largest port in India. Mumbai is the largest port in India because in terms of volume of traffic it handles, it is in the highest position. So we can call Mumbai port is the largest port in India. Mumbai port is the largest port in India. All of you understood about waterways. Once again about waterways, we know that water transport. Water transport is one of the cheapest means of transport. And also it carry heavy and bulky goods with low price, low cost. Then heavy and bulky goods are transported through waterways in oceans, seas, rivers and lakes. Okay, and also there are two types of ships we used in waterways. First one cargo ships and second one is passenger ship. First one cargo ship. Cargo ship is used to carry goods. Second one passenger ship. Passenger ships are used to carry passengers from one place to another. Okay, and also there are 13 major and about 200 minor ports are present in our country, India. And also, which is the largest port in India? Mumbai port. Mumbai port is the largest port in India. Mumbai port is the largest port in where? In India. Okay. Why Mumbai port is considered as the largest port in India? Because in terms of volume of traffic it handles, it is in the highest positions. So we consider Mumbai is the largest port of India. Okay, next one, airways. Airways. Next one, airways. Okay. Airways. Okay. Do you know which is the fastest means of transport? All of us know about which is the fastest means of transport. Yes, aeroplane. Aeroplanes are the fastest means of transport. Aeroplanes are the fastest means of transport. Fastest means of transport. Fastest means of transport. Which is the fastest means of transport? Yes, aeroplane. Aeroplanes are the fastest means of transport. Okay. Then all major cities and towns in India are connected through airways. All major cities and towns in India are connected through airways. Then aeroplanes are the important means of transport in airways. Aeroplanes are the important means of transport in which way? Yes, airways. Aeroplanes are the important means of transport in where? Airways. And also aeroplanes are the fastest means of transport. And also aeroplanes are the fastest means of transport. Okay. Then all the important goods are transferred from one place to another using airways. All important goods are transferred from one place to another. We use which transport system? Yes, airways. Okay, next one, mails can also be sent using airways. Mails can also sent using airways. Okay, Then we know about natural calamities. We know about natural calamities like flood, earthquake, etc. So in that situations, some airways helps the people. Airways helps the peoples in the sport of natural calamity. So that people are rescued using helicopter, rescued using helicopter. And also in our country, food and other necessary items are transported using helicopters in the places of natural calamity. Okay. Then once again about airways, which is the fastest means of transport? Aeroplane. Aeroplanes are the fastest means of transport, and also it is used to transport important. It is considered as an important means of transport in airways. Aeroplanes are considered as the important means of transport in airways, and also some important goods are transferred from one place to another by using aeroplanes. And also the mails can also be sent using airways. Then whenever the natural calamity whenever there is a natural calamity in the country, food and other necessary items are transported using helicopters, and also the people are rescued by helicopters. Okay, so that's okay. Our lesson is over. So once again, revise our lesson to transport. So in this lesson, we discuss about roadways. Discussed about roadways. Okay. Okay. First, we learned about roadways. The most important roads in our country are, yes, highways. The most important roads in our country are highways. There are two types of highways are there. National highway and state highways. Roadways. First of all, we learn about roadways. The most important roads in our country are highways. Highways are of two types. Highways are of two types. First one, national highway. First one, national highway. And the second one, state highway. National highway and state highway. National highway and state highway. Okay. Then national highways connect state capitals. The national highway connects state capital. National highway connect state capitals. National highway connects state capitals. Then they are controlled by the central government or the government of India. The national highways are controlled by the central government. National highways are controlled by central government. The national highways are controlled by central government. National highways are controlled by central government. Okay. Next one, state highway. The state highways are built by state government. State highways are built by whom? State government. State government. State government. Okay. Then they connect. The state highway connect all important cities and towns with a state to the national highways. That means the state highway connects all the cities and towns to where? To the national highway. To the national highway. All of you understood about highways. We know first of all in this lesson we discussed about roadways. So roadways, the most important roads in our country are highways. There are two types of highways are there. First one national highway and second one state highway. First one national highway. The national highway connects the state capitals. National highway connects state capitals and also it is controlled by the central government, or the national highway is built by central government or government of India. The second highway is state highway. The state highway is the state highway connects all the cities and towns to the state or the to the national highway. All the cities and the towns are connected to the national highways, and the state highways are built by state government. State highway are built by whom? State government. State government. Okay. Then, and also all the highways are given a specific number. All the highways are given a specific number. All the highways are given a specific number. So then NH, for example, NH44. NH44 means National Highway number 44. That is from Srinagar to Kanyakumari. Srinagar to Kanyakumari, which is the longest highway, national highway in India. Which is the longest national highway in India? NH44. NH44 is the longest national highway. Longest national highway in India. In India, it is from Srinagar to Kanyakumari. It is from Srinagar to Kanyakumari. It is from Srinagar to Kanyakumari. Okay, it is the longest national highway in India, NH44. It is the longest national highway in India, NH44. National highway number 44 is the longest national highway in India. It is from Srinagar to Kanyakumari. It is from Srinagar to Kanyakumari. Okay, all of you understood about roadways. Once again, the most important road in our country is highways. There are two types of highways are there, national highway and the state highway. The national highway connects all state capitals, and it is built by the central government or it is controlled by the central government. Then state highway. State highway connects all the cities and towns to the national highway, and it is built by or it is controlled by the state government. And also each highway have a specific number. For example, NH44. NH44 is the national highway number 44, which is the longest national highway in India. It is from Srinagar to Kanyakumari. It is from Srinagar to Kanyakumari. The next one, types of road. Next one, types of roads. Next we learn about type of roads. Okay, there are different types of roads present in our country. Metalled roads, unmetalled roads, then a road built over a river bridge, then a road built through a tunnel in the mountains. These are the different types of roads present in our country. First one, metalled roads. The metalled roads we can see in cities, towns and in rural areas. We can see the metalled roads in towns, cities and in rural areas. The metalled rods means the rods made up of stone chippings and stone chippings mixed with the tar or cement. The stone chippings mixed with the tar or cement to have a smooth surface are called metalled rods. So the metalled rods we can see where in towns, cities and in rural areas. Next one, unmetalled rods. Unmetalled roads. Unmetalled roads we can see in where in villages. In villages, hilly areas, we can see which type of road? Unmetalled roads. Unmetalled roads. Okay. Then next one is a road built over a river bridge. A road built over a river bridge. We know that in some places we can see that a bridge is made to connect the banks of the river, two banks of the river, and also there is a road is present. So that is considered as a road built over a river bridge to travel from one place to another. Then next one, a road built through a tunnel in the mountains. Some in mountain areas or in hilly areas, so there is a tunnel is present. So inside the tunnel there is a road is built. So that road is used for transportation. So from this we can say that there are different types of roads present. First one, metalled roads, unmetalled roads, then a road built over river bridge, a road built through a tunnel in the mountains. Which are the different types of roads? First one, metalled road, second one, unmetalled roads, third one, a road built over a river bridge, a road built through a tunnel in the mountains. Metalled roads we can see in cities, towns and in rural areas. Metalled roads are made up of stone chippings mixed with the tar or cement to get a polished surface. So in this way the metalled rod is made up. Then next one, unmetalled roads we can see in villages. Then a road built over a river bridge. Then a road built through a tunnel in the mountains. Next one, railways, metros and monorail. Okay. So here the first train in India ran in 1853 from Mumbai to Thane. Then today's India's railway network is the second largest in Asia and the fourth largest in the world. Today's India's railway network is the second largest in Asia and fourth largest in the world. The network of railway network. Next one, the types of trains. There are two types of trains are there, water transport. So first one, goods train, and second one, passenger train. Goods train and passenger trains. Goods train means that carry only goods from one place to another. Then passenger trains means that transport people or passengers from one place to another. Next one, which is the fastest train in India? That is Gatiman. In Hindi we can read it as Gatiman. So and also it is Gatiman. What is Gatiman? The fastest train in India is Gatiman Express. It can travel with a speed of 160 km/h. Why it is considered as the fastest fastest train in India because its speed, it can cover 160 kilometer per hour. 160 kilometer per hour. So Gatiman Express is considered as the fastest train in India. Which is the fastest train in India? Yes, Gatiman Express. Then the trains like another trains like Shatabdi Express and Rajdhani Express run at the speed of 140 kilometer per hour. Shatabdi and Rajdhani Express run at the speed of 140 kilometer per hour. At the speed of 140 kilometer per hour. Okay, Shatabdi and Rajdhani Express, which is the fastest train in India, is Gatiman or Gatiman Express. Okay, then it can travel with the speed of 160 km per hour, like the other trains like Shatabdi and Rajdhani Express run at a speed of 140 km per hour. There are two types of trains are there. First one, goods train and passenger train. Goods train means it carry goods from one place to another. Passenger train means it carry passengers or peoples from one place to another. Okay. Then about metro. About metros. Metros means underground railway network. Metro means underground railway network. So, in many cities of our country like Delhi, Bangalore, Lucknow, Chennai, Kolkata, in these places we have metro cities. We have metro cities, and also these rails or the train travels on elevated or underground tracks, which is connected with the various parts of the city, various parts of the cities. Okay, and also in Mumbai, people travel from one place to another by using local trains that are called a lifeline of the city of Mumbai. Lifeline of the city of Mumbai. Okay. And also Mumbai is the first city in India where the monorail has been introduced. Where Mumbai. Mumbai is the first city in India monorail has been introduced. Okay, so once again about the metros, in the cities like Delhi, Bangalore, Kolkata, Lucknow, in these cities we have metro cities. So metros means the underground railway networks, or the train travels through an elevated or underground tracks. That tracks are connected with the various parts of the cities. Then in Mumbai, the peoples prefer the local trains to travel from one place to another. That is known as the lifeline of the city of Mumbai. Then and also Mumbai is considered as the first city in India. The monorail has been introduced. Next one, waterways. We know water transport is one of the cheapest means of transport, and also which is the largest port in India. Yes, Mumbai is the largest port in India. Why Mumbai is called it as the largest port in India? Because in terms of volume, it handles volume of traffic. It is considered as the largest port in India. Okay. Next one, airways. We know which is the fastest means of transport. We know aeroplane. Aeroplanes are the fastest means of transport. Okay, so we use aeroplanes to transport important goods, and also mails are also sent by using aeroplanes. Then next one, we use helicopters, aeroplanes and helicopter. Helicopters are used in some places, like places affected by natural calamities. So in that situation, in that sport, we use helicopters to transfer food and their necessary items to the people faced by natural calamities, and also we use the helicopters for the rescue people rescued by using helicopters. Okay. What do you mean by airline? We know airline. Airline means that is a company that provides air transport facilities to the public. What do you mean by airline? Airlines. All of you heard about the word airlines. Airlines means it's a company that provides air transport for the public. Air transport facilities for the public, to the public. Okay. International airlines carry people across countries, where domestic airlines fly within the country. Air India is the official airline of our country. Okay, once again about airline. You want to listen about airlines. What do you mean by airlines? Airlines means it is a company that provides air transport facilities to the public. International airways and domestic airlines are there. International airlines and domestic airlines. International airlines. Okay. Airlines. What do you mean by airlines? Airlines means it is a company. Airlines is a company that provides air transport facilities. Company that provides air transport facility. Air transport facility to the public. There are international airlines and domestic airlines are there. International airlines which carry people from one country to other, or it carries people across countries, where domestic airlines carry people within the country, fly within the country. Then Air India is the official airline of our country. Which is the official airline of our country? Air India. Air India is the official airline. Which is the official airline of our country? Official airline, Air India. Official airline. Airline of our country. Official airline of our country is Air India. Official airline of our country is called Air India. Okay, all of you understood about airlines? Airlines means it is a company that provides air transport facility to the public. Then Air India is the official airline of our country. Then international airlines which carry people across countries. Then domestic airlines means which fly within the country. Then Air India is the official airline of our country. Okay. So students, our lesson is over. So I think all of you understood this lesson very well. Okay. So next we move on to our exercise portion. First one, choose the correct answer. First question: the Dash government built the national highway. Which government builds the national highway? Which government built the national highways? Yes, we know which government built the national highway. Yes, government of central government. The central government or the government of India built the national highway. Who built the national highway? Yes, central government. First answer, central. First one, central. Second one, what does the choice of transport depend upon? What does the choice of transport depend upon? We all know about, we all travel by using different different types of transport facilities like airways, waterways, then roadways. So we choose one of the transport depend upon the distance travel, maximum distance travel, then money we have, if how much money if we have, then the time available. So the choices of transport depend upon the distance travel, money we have, then time available. So we can take the answer. All of these are the choice. All of these. Okay. Then third one. Which of these is a mode of travel? Which of these is a mode of travel? Railways, waterways, airways. These three ways are mode of travel. So all of these are ways, mode of travel. All of these. Okay. Then fourth one. Which of these is the fastest mode of transport? Yes, we know that which is the aeroplane. Aeroplane is the fastest mode of transport. Aeroplane is the fastest mode of transport. Okay. Next one, fill up. Okay, fill up. Dash is the fastest means of transport. Which is the fastest means of transport? Which is the fastest means of transport? Aeroplane. Aeroplane is the fastest means of transport. Aeroplane is the fastest means of transport. Dash is the official airline of India. Air India. Air India is the official airline of India. Air India. It is the official airline of our country. Air India. Then third one. Dash is the largest and the most important port. Which is the largest and most important port? Yes, Mumbai port. Yes, which port? Mumbai port. Why Mumbai port is the largest and most important port we take? Because in terms of volume of traffic, it handles, it is in the highest position. So we consider Mumbai. We call Mumbai as the largest and most important port in our country. Okay, next one. A dash highway is a road that connects state capitals. National highway. Which highway connects the state capitals? Yes, national highway. Which highway connects the state capitals? Yes, national highway. Okay, all of you understood? Once again, fill up. Dash is the fastest means of transport. Aeroplane. Dash is the official airline of India. Air India. Dash is the largest and the most important port. Mumbai. A dash highway is a road that connects state capitals. National highway. Okay, next one. Answer the following questions. First question. Why do people prefer to travel by Rajdhani and Shatabdi Express? Because it covers 140 km per hour. Because it covers long distances in a short time. It covers long distances in short times. So that means it covers 140 km per hour. So the people prefer Rajdhani and Shatabdi Express to travel. Why do people prefer to travel by Rajdhani and Shatabdi Express? Because it cover long distances within a short time. That means it travel 140 km per hour. Second question, why are helicopters used in relief work during natural disasters? We know about the helicopters. Why are helicopters used in relief work during natural disasters? Because the people rescued by using helicopters. So the helicopters are used in relief work during natural resources, and also it provides food and other necessary items in relief work during natural disasters. Okay. Third question. Which means of transport is regarded as the lifeline of Mumbai? Yes, the local train is considered as the lifeline of Mumbai. What is a metro? What is a metro? A metro means the underground. Metro means the underground railway network. A metro means the underground railway network. Okay. So all of you read your textbook more and more times. Okay. So if you have any doubt, ask me personally. WhatsApp me. Okay, students. Okay. All of you read, then write your notes properly and neatly without corruption. Okay. So let us wind up the class. Okay, children, see you later. Bye.